You're watching Election Coverage 2018 from WVONTV.com.
Lifetime Richmond resident Robert R. Blythe is taking the next step after serving 16 years on the Richmond City Commission, but now he's running for mayor. He came in for a 2-minute sit-down and said that the cleanliness of the city is extremely important to him, as well as parking issues, which he says could change the way downtown is used. We also spoke about the safety of the city and the drug epidemic.
8 terms I'm completing December 31 of this year, so that's 16 years come the end of the year. I looked at a couple of things. One of those, I'll be perfectly honest with you, being the results of the last couple of elections for commissioner. And I said to myself, now, perhaps it's time, if the people say so, for you just to go on to the House. But I said, no, there's one more thing I need to consider. Commission race is not the same as the mayor's race. And I had for many years considered, I deliberated within myself whether or not I should run. I said, rather than to go home 5 years later sitting thinking and wondering what would have happened had I run, I said, because I've been asked by so many people across the city, that I would give it an opportunity for results. One of the things that has bothered me personally, I'll cover a couple of things, but personally, I like our city to be clean. I've noticed, for example, and it's because of lots of things, I don't know that anyone particularly is at fault, so to speak, but you can travel almost any street in the city of Richmond and find 3 mattresses. That looks bad. And the reason why cleanliness is the first thing I mentioned, a clean city, is because when folks, for example, on the outside are looking to locate a business here in town, I've been told by the business community that that's one of the concerns they have. And one of the things I would want to ask of those who are in business downtown, what ideas and thoughts they have about filling some of those. Now, of course, it'll be necessary to talk about the property owners, talk with property owners, because some of the concern may be cost of rent or lease, maybe certain things inside the individual locations that are not acceptable. I don't know on an individual site basis. But I think we need to ask some people who may have some really good ideas. That's one of the things I love about Richmond. There are people in this town who have excellent ideas. The other top issue for me, and there's some others, but the other top issue is one of safety. Our neighborhoods are not really safe, not just because of folks perhaps who are moving in and doing illegal business, but it's not safe because of the drug thing that's taking over every community. So I'm hoping to be able to allocate even more resource to those who enforce our laws and who keep our communities safe. I'm Robert R. Blythe. I'm a city commissioner. I'm a local resident, lifelong resident of Richmond. I would like to be Richmond's next mayor, and I ask for your vote on November 6th. Thank you.
You're watching Election Coverage 2018 from WVONTV.com.